Restaurants in LA County are getting ready to reopen their doors on Friday for outdoor dining. But there are some places that never closed, and they racked up thousands of dollars in fines. Our investigative reporter Lolita Lopez talked to an owner who has received the most citations in the county about why he defied orders from the health department.
Cronies in Agoura Hills open for business like it has been, despite a health order that came down in early December, limiting restaurants in LA County to takeout and delivery only.
There was no way that we could survive by just doing takeout.
So he kept serving and picking up citation after citation, $500 each time. His total today, $20,000. He has yet to pay a dime.
You're number one on the citation list.
Yeah, well, am I number one? We are number one. That says something.
Not the distinction Cronies owner Dave Foles wants, but one he is embracing, questioning why restaurants were told to close while other businesses were allowed to stay open.
A jewelry store right next to our restaurant where you're allowed to go in because that's essential, but eating outdoors isn't.
The I-team tracking the number of citations handed out for violations of the county's health order. Cronies was indeed at the top. Other restaurants, gyms, and churches rounding out the top 10 violators. So far, 761 citations have been issued by the county since the end of August. As for how much money has been collected for those citations, the I-team has been requesting that information from the county for weeks.
We stayed open because we felt as though there was no science behind it about outdoor dining being a threat or danger for people.
Foles says county precautions that will be mandatory when restaurants go back to outdoor dining on Friday are things Cronies has been doing all along.
The only consistent thing about this whole thing is inconsistency.
Adding to the confusion, changing messages from health officials about its reopening decisions. Previously, officials said restrictions would stay in effect in any region that fell below 15% ICU capacity. But currently, LA County remains below that at 11%. This week, State Health Secretary Dr. Mark Galley released previously undisclosed formulas they are using to predict future ICU capacity, the main factor in their decisions, asserting their stay-at-home order restrictions worked.
We believe that we lifted it at the right time.
No consolation to Foles, who is still worried about the possibility that health officials shift positions again.
What happens if the Super Bowl, there's too many gatherings? Are they going to say too many people gathered at the Super Bowl at home parties? We got to shut it down.
And late today, the I-team learned that the county filed a complaint against Foles and another business owner for repeatedly violating the order, saying, quote, defendants' actions constitute a public nuisance and must be stopped. Foles says he has not seen the complaint, but maintains the closing order was arbitrary and says he will continue his fight. For the I-team, Lolita Lopez, NBC4 News.